Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sergey, and we are the Tabletop Warlords. Come at us, Shay.
Once again, we find ourselves playing a game of
Beyond the Gates of Antares.
The best board game there is. And today we are going to be fulfilling a request we received from our good friend on Intel, Tim Bancroft. He wanted us to try out the latest in campaign supplements that have been released for free on the Antares Nexus, Raiders of Bronvar by Mr. Merton. It's really, really neat. It's a 5-scenario campaign, so a teensy bit shorter than the normal 6, I would say, in wargaming. And it revolves around the exploits of the freeborn commander Brockus as he tries to raid and pillage from the Boramites and a special shard of the Concord known as Concord 5 and 19. Really neat storyline.
That being said, we don't have 1,000 points worth of Boramites or freeborn to do their storyline.
Give us time.
Yep, we'll be there soon.
We have problems.
Stuff. We are going to impress our own storyline on this campaign, though, mostly centered around the arboreal moon of Omega Viridi. Ooh.
The star system that contains the arboreal moon of Omega Viridi is one that is connected to the Antares Nexus by a very irregular gate. The height in which it appears varies dramatically within the Antares photosphere, making it sometimes inaccessible and sometimes almost impossible to detect. And what makes it even more of a dangerous jump is once you exit the gate into the system, you are immediately placed so close to the home star that you are pretty much in an incredibly violent solar storm, and whatever ship is going to immediately be racked by these violent solar flares. We start this campaign with the Algorand and Concord locked in an epic space battle between two battle fleets on the photosphere of the Antares Nexus. The Concord intel warns the Nuhu at the helm that they are going to lose the battle against the Algorand, which have gained the upper hand. And their only hope is to escape into a mysterious gateway that is opened directly in front of them. So the Concord, making the proper calculations, decide to go right in and they disappear into the new system, the mysterious system that contains Omega Viridi. The Concord fleet immediately finds itself in the violent solar storms right outside the gate. Their ships are racked by radiation and intense heat, damaging them to the point where they will no longer be able to travel and make jumps through gates in the entire Nexus. And what's even worse is they come right out and discover that there is a Gar battle fleet waiting just hundreds of meters out. They immediately are engaged by the epic-sized war rockets of the Gar and find themselves in a desperate fight they do not believe they can win. At this point, the Algorand fleet, which was following their Concord adversaries, appears in the solar storm directly next to the Concord. Their fleet is also incredibly damaged by this solar storm that they did not see coming. And in a split second, they basically discontinue the fight between the two of them, knowing that their only chance for survival is to band together and fight off the Gar fleet. In the epic battle that follows, many Gar war rockets are destroyed, and even more of the Concord and Algorand fleet fall to the impressive amounts of firepower. But the Concord and Algorand survive and limp off to the only place where they basically can detect the natural resources required to repair and refuel their fleets, the mysterious moon of Omega Viridi.
Meanwhile, at the edge of this mysterious star system lies a slumbering Isaurian dreadnought. Right at the end of the splintering, they encountered a battle that damaged them almost beyond repair, and they had to flee in a similar manner to the Isaurian and the Algorand. They also went through the same brutal damage that they went through in the solar storm, but encountered no Gar. The damage proved to be too great for them to actually repair in orbit, so they had to enter into a manual stasis in order to wait for aid. With the arrival of their ancient enemy, the Concord, the Isaurians awake from their slumber. One captain at a time, they begin to organize their forces to combat the Concord presence in the system and also try to steal a way to escape.
Once the Algren and Concord find themselves in orbit of the arboreal moon of Omega Viridi, they can easily detect that there are many processing facilities that dot the surface of the world. These facilities have been abandoned for centuries by panhumans that lived there long ago, but they can still be used to pull up heavy deuterium from the inside cavern oceans that Omega Viridi possesses. The Algren, having access to more manpower, began to divide their forces into smaller, quicker moving skirmish bands that they then transported to the surface of the world. Once there, they visited the processing facilities, took hold of ancient industrial haulers, loaded them up with as many natural resources as they could, and began to escort them through the dangerous forests of Omega Viridi. Their destination? Concord transmat sites that were being set up in locations that were easily accessible and could provide the least interference when transmatting the resources up to the waiting fleets.
Having detected this plan, the Isaurian intel has determined that it needs these resources for itself. So, it has awoken Skatok the Brute, a brutal general known for its hit-and-run tactics, the perfect general for a raiding party.
For the first scenario in this campaign, we'll be playing scenario number 1, Roadblocked. It's a very fun scenario, and it's actually kind of complicated in the way you have to set it up. So we're going to be combining the battlefield and the explanation of the scenario into one step in this report. So, as you can see, we have this set up exactly how the picture shows. We'll show you the picture now. Look at the picture. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So, going back to the real world, we have our rock faces set up. Basically, the road is going to be meeting at a center point in this angle right here. This is all impassable to vehicles. It's dense, so it blocks line of sight. This is the exact same, floating out the other side of the barrier. Dense, blocks line of sight. Now, non-vehicle units can get into these rock formations. It's a -2 to your agility, but it is possible. You can see some grabbers right here. These are just cool. They're for fluff. We're not actually counting them as anything. And if they get in the way, they're gonna get moved. Now, the focal point of this scenario is the hauler. Here you can see this custom-made hauler. I'm very happy how it came out. It was basically just insulation foam with cardboard attached to it, so not too shabby. It's transporting our space barrels here full of heavy deuterium. This is the objective of the map. It is going to be starting 10 inches from our center point, and then we also have an Isaurian roadblock that is also set up within 10 inches of the center point. This hauler must travel across this road and exit in this corner for the defending army, the Algren played by me, to get 3 victory points. Now, if I don't manage to do that, but at the end of the battle, which lasts 6 turns or until someone's broken, if I'm still in control of the hauler, I'm gonna get 2 victory points. This barrier is incredibly brutal because it provides 2 res if you're occupying it and using it as a cover basically. It is light terrain, so shooting over it's gonna give the -2. And it's also -2 to your agility to pass over it, which is really brutal. Now with a vehicle like the hauler, it's gonna take an advance order to get across that. I can't do a run. I'm assuming I'm going too fast. I'll just destroy the vehicle on the barrier. So I do have to slow down for 1 turn to get over that, which is pretty brutal. Everything else, the road has to be clear, but it does state that you should have a lot of light area terrain. Low terrain is the word they use, so we've basically used nothing that is considered dense. All of these are light forests that have trees or thick vegetation. We have some of the rock barriers and rocky fields. That's +2 res if you're occupying or using this barrier for defense. Otherwise, it's just light terrain. None of the rock is a -2 to your agility to get through, but the light woodland is going to be -1. The swamp over here is -2 agility to move through unless you're a suspensored unit, in which it does nothing. It provides +1 res when you're inside of it, and it blocks line of sight. These guys right here do not block line of sight. They provide +1 res, and there's no negatives to your agility to get through. We also have, just for fun, I said Sergey should totally have like one little fort emplacement thing, so if he wants to use that, he can. But yeah, so it's a pretty basic setup. I'm gonna be trying to get this across. The way that Sergey is able to capture the hauler is he has to have a unit that's within 3 inches of it, and there can't be any escort units, any of my units within 3 inches of it. And all of a sudden it will go to his side. If he ends the scenario with this in his possession, he gets 3 victory points. But if he simply breaks my force and wins that way, but I'm still in control of the hauler, he still gets 2 victory points. So it's a really interesting scenario. I cannot wait to try it out. We're gonna get our armies together, show you what they comprise of, and then get this party started.
It's bug raid time. I'm going to be fielding 750 points of Isaurian Raiders. In a 750 point skirmish force for the Isaurians, you can have 4 to 6 tactical choices, 0 to 2 support, and 0 to 1 auxiliary. I have chosen to fill out just 4 tactical choices here, the centerpiece of which is my San Ra Tourist Squad. It's fully maxed out, putting it at 145 points of pure melee doom. They're not so great at a range, but once they get up in your face, they will eviscerate you. They're being supported by a San Ra Phase Squad, who is essentially the same thing as a regular Phase Squad, but they have 1 more armor, and they are equipped with Plasma Duo Carbs as opposed to Plasma Carbines, which hit at 1 more strike value and shoot 1 more shot in dispersed mode as opposed to just the 2. They're super awesome. I've been really having a lot of fun fielding them. Moving on, I have my 2 regular phase squads. Both of the guys with the little spindly spider legs on their backs are equipped with plasma lances there. They're going to provide me with some valuable split fire and also maybe pop one of Kevin's tanks. I don't know, I'm hoping. Supporting that are my 2 support choices. I have a Torga transporter that will be filled up with my San Ra Taurus squad. It's super awesome. I've upgraded it to have 13 armor, a plasma light support, and enhanced machine intelligence, which gives it accuracy, a gun to shoot with, and just a whole bunch of armor. I don't think almost anything in Kevin's army can really pin it. And then backing that up and shoring up that problem for my army is this plasma cannon team here. They're a little expensive. It's 35 points to add a plasma cannon to a Sun Attack support team. And I also gave them a spotter drone, which is another 10 points, putting them at 85 points for support choice. But its strike value is 6 and super long range, so I'm hoping I can. Algorand aren't notoriously heavily armored, so I'm hoping to pop a few guys with that from a range there. I'm really excited to field this force. It definitely, for me, fits the theme of Raiders perfectly. It's going to be barreling down the field and hopefully ripping some people up with some hooves.
And here you see my Algren 750 point escort force. This scenario is going to be very fun, and you can see right off the get, I have a crazy model in the back there. That is going to be our objective for this first scenario in our campaign. It is a unarmed hauler. I did not have a Boromite hauler model just lying around, so I ended up scratch building this guy out of some insulation foam and basically chipboard. So it came out really cool though, but we're going to be using this in place of our hauler, and you can see we've loaded up our space berries of the heavy deuterium in the back. It is going to be mod 2. It is res 11. We're going to assume it is command 7. And it really can't shoot or do anything but run around on the field. So I have to get that off the field. Now, to do that, I'm going to protect it with my first choices are going to be 4 Algorand AI squads. I have to have 4 in a 750 point skirmish force. So I'm going to be using these guys. They're 94 points apiece, and I've upgraded every leader to have a mag gun rather than a mag pistol at 3 points a pop, making each one of the units 97 points apiece. Then, to get into the support choices, I have my favorite infantry in all of Antares space. I have a squad of Algorand Hazard Troopers. These guys have 2 extra members, making their squad 5 strong for 30 points apiece, making the entire unit 160 points. Now, they are armed with a supercharged plasma carbine that gets to fire 3 times in rapid fire mode at strike value 0. They have a res 10, and they are equipped each with a D spinner. That is going to allow them in close combat to either amp their res up to 12, making them heavily armored, or it will activate the plasma shell launcher in the D spinner, which is a strike value 2, 2 attacks in close combat, and those attacks count as grenades, so 3 can stack for a maximum strike value of 6 before it goes on to the next guy. So they're really, really brutal, and I love them. The last support choice and unit in my army is going to be a Mod 2 Avenger Skimmer. I love these models. These are like Algren Corvettes. I feel like they got to be the coolest thing to ride around town in. It is 128 points base. I have upgraded it to have a Hyperlight booster, increasing its res from 11 to 12 for 24 points. And then I have upgraded its Maglite support to a twin Maglite support for an additional 25 points. As you can see from the template, it is also receiving a Batter Drone for 20 points. I had to build the skimmer, so I didn't have time for the batter drone again. So one of these days I'll have batter drones, but we're just going to be measuring that field from a point on the normal vehicle. But yeah, here are my Algren escort forces. I hope they can withstand the rating. For the deployment phase, we can see the Algren have circled the wagon, so to speak. Two of my AI squads are forming a wall with this hazard squad on the left flank of the hauler. On the opposite side, the hauler blocks line of sight, so I kind of was using it just in case Sergey attacked from the starting right triangle, I guess you'd call it. But yeah, so I have my Avenger Skimmer and two more squads of AI behind the transport and within the protection of the battlefield. Now, Sergey chose the correct point because here's the choke point where the barrier is set up. Directly next door in the thick of the woods, he has his plasma cannon with an amazing line of sight into the hauler escort group. Right next door, loaded with his Taurus squad, that's the most terrifying bug warriors in the universe, is his transport ready to go. He also has two full squads of his Isaurian Syntaxis phase troopers ready to go right in the center. And occupying the forest closest to the escort force are the three Samsara phase squads. So we have quite the ambush that's about to be set off. Going into turn one, each force has an equal amount of order dice in the form of 7 order dice, but in this particular scenario, the unarmed transport does get to go, and it is mod 2. So the Algren defenders get 2 more order dice, putting theirs up to 9, giving them an advantage over the Isaurians as far as initiative is concerned. So we're gonna get these dice in the bag and get this game underway. First turn of the campaign, Sergey. Who's it gonna be?
Come on. Yes!
Should I block you?
You are always a vicious blocker. Will he block?
You know what? I think I'm gonna let you have one turn.
Coming out guns blazing. First order of the game is going to be a fire order with my Samsara over here directly into his hazard squad. I kind of feel like there's a rivalry in the Antares universe between the hazards and the Samsara because I feel like they're the same unit but different. So I'm gonna kill these guys.
Okay.
Show who's boss.
I'm not gonna react in any way, shape, or form. He has accuracy 5, going up to 6.
And I'm at effective range.
Ooh, yes. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
1 miss. So my res is 10 down to 7, and I'm gonna take one of my leader, of course. So I'm fine on both accounts.
Damn.
So thank God for the Algren's great armor, but it does give me a pin. Me. With my first dice, I'm going to attempt an advanced order with the hazard squad that's just been fired upon. So my leadership is 8. I have at -1 for the pin, so I'm 7s or lower. And I got a 5, so I'm fine. So I'm going to advance up 5 inches to behind this little rock cluster. And I'm going to put these guys in a better position and shoot at the Samsara.
As a reaction to that, because of my super dope phase armor, I'm gonna go down.
Makes sense. So I'm going to be firing with rapid fire shots. The hazard armor actually bumps the plasma carbine up to 3 shots at strike value 0. So I got 15 hits. My accuracy is 5. I am not impeded whatsoever at all. So it's 50% chance on 15 dice, and I gotta reroll all my misses, or all my hits. So miss, 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 miss. So I got that many hits. I'm
right about
again.
ahead. That's right about as supposed to be.
Nice. So only 2 more misses. So Sergey, you must perform 5 saves, 2 of which can be on your leader and 2 of which have to be on another guy.
Okay.
So roll them one at a time.
So this is my leader. It is 8
plus
up
2.
to 10.
Okay. So strike value 0. So
Not 10s. I'm
No.
fine. Not 10s. I'm good. And not a 10. I'm good.
Cool.
So I take a pin.
Me again. For my next order dice, I'm going to take the AI squad that was just next to that hazard squad, advance it forward into that rock ground. So I'm going to do an agility test. I rolled a 10, so I can't get to it. So exactly.
You're just directly behind it.
Yep. So that's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I mean, yeah, it's cover.
Yeah, but it'll be harder to hit.
I'm assuming you're also shooting at the only really relatively available target there?
So okay. I have 3 regular mag guns in the unit, which I'll be firing after I fire my 2 space pineapples.
Space pineapples.
The space pineapple will be located upon the leader of the Samsara unit.
Space pineapple.
My accuracy is 5. I am shooting over intervening terrain, which is -2. I also have -2 for always being overhead, so I actually need 1s to hit. So I don't hit on either one of them. So now I'm going to scatter for the first one. 1 inch that way, so I hit perfectly fine. And 6 inches further away. So this is a wiffle ball, but that hits for sure. So it's going to cause a D4 hits at strike value 1, I think? No, 0. So 4 hits.
Down to 2.
Down to 2 because he is down. So, Sergey, just don't roll. You don't get cover, so anything over, yep, you're good. So both those are fine. Now I have 3 mag guns that are going to hit on a 1, 2, or a 3. So I hit with 2 of them, which is good. I have to re-roll because he's down. And I hit with 1 of them. So now he must make 1 save. I am at strike value 1, so you'll still fail on it's a 10, I think.
I'm fine.
So you're good. So you do take a pen. Whoop. And
in the bag. With my dice, I'm going to advance forward with my transport unit here. It's going right to there, where he will hopefully stand.
Are you going to fire upon my peaceful convoy?
He's going to lie there for a moment.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think. So what I'm going to try to do is shoot Kevin's vehicle there. It's a long shot, but if I get a 1, it kills the batter, and honestly, anything else isn't going to help me that much.
You never know.
So I'm going to try.
3 dice, so your accuracy is 6. That's okay. Just roll the dice.
Accuracy 6. -2.
Yes, so 4s or lower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, only 1 hit.
1 hit. So your strike value is 3.
You want to take it on the batter?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm good. So I do get a pin.
Yep. Nice.
It's gonna be another advance, this time with the Avengers skimmer that just got shot at. So I do have 1 pin. I have to pass on a 7 or lower, which I do. So I lose my pin, and I'm gonna move 5 inches. That's the noises it makes for sure. Okay. So I'm going to put this so that it is blocking me from all your units except for the Samsara to my left. Has to be within 5 inches of the battlefield. Now, since I have a twin mag light support, by the way, always go twin. 6 shots at strike value 2. It's pretty much like a plasma carbine unit with extra dupe. I'm going to be firing at the plasma cannon team.
I am taking it risky and not going down here.
There's only 2 of them, so all I got to do is hit 1. I do have rocks in between me. Let me make sure I'm in effective range of 30.
Sure.
I sure am. So I have accuracy 5 -2 for the intervening means I hit on a 1 or a 3. 1, 2, 1, bro.
Ooh.
So 3 shots. You have 7% or lower. So wait, roll 2 first as one guy. So he's dead.
He's fine. Okay.
So you have lost half your unit. You have a pin equal to the number of guys.
Weapons teams don't work exactly the same. Hold on, let's
We're
look it
gonna
up. I was right. I accidentally rolled it off camera, but I just have to take a break test, and I can never be destroyed if I fail it, but I can be forced down. I was not forced down. It's just a dude with a pin.
Specifically, that is it pertains to units of 1 or 2 models
Yep.
at the beginning of the game. Yeah! And it's me!
It's Kevin.
For my next order dice, I'm going to be putting my skimmer on ambush. Vigilant.
Ambush.
It's
You. Me. I'm going to advance with my transport another 5 inches.
Okay. Ever closer.
And
shoot
I'm
at?
going to shoot at them again,
Yep.
once again attempting to strip the banner.
Okay. So you only hit once again.
10.
I can only fail on a 10. And I'm good.
But
So
you
I
take a pin.
do take a pin.
And in the bag.
Me. It is so hot in this room right
It
now.
is so hot. These
Do you
lights
understand?
are like
We are
miniature
sacrificing-
suns.
We're sacrificing our bodily health for your entertainment. My next order dice is going to be, once again, an advance order. Surprise, surprise. It's going to be this unit that's behind the vehicle here. They're going to move up. Okay. Oops. They're going to occupy a bit of space. And the X launchers right here. And then they're going to be firing into your squad within the forest. Always overhead first, so I'm going to be aiming my space pineapple at the center of the front squad. And
Definitely ones.
ones to hit.
Well
So,
under 1.
Neither one of them hit, so let's see how far the space
roll them
pineapple.
both real close over here. Replacing the space pineapple right there.
So that misses because it's a 10.
And that misses also.
No, 3 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. So, whipple ball.
Womp womp.
And that means I have 3 mag guns that are firing that only hit on a 1 or a 2. So neither of those hit. So it's all good. Me again. I'm loving these advance orders. You gotta have the advance orders. This squad is going to attempt to come up into the rocks. It's -2 to their agility. I found a way!
Found a way.
Oh, into the rocks. That's the best number 1 to roll.
Yeah,
right there.
that was one of the better ones that
really
we've ever
good.
rolled
So
on game. That's gonna be
these
super
guys grew up near these mountains. No, I'm just
insanity useful.
Wow.
They leapt with the might of 1,000 men. Well, I don't know.
Maybe there's like an old staircase that they found carved into the side by panhumans from long ago.
Or pogo sticks may be in order.
So they're going to be firing from this new vantage point. I'm going to fire into. I'll fire into these guys, the Sanra over here. that I originally fired
So yeah, put the camera over here. I expected
So-
a shot on them.
They are at like 30, almost, or no, sorry, they're 29 or something like that.
So okay, so they're good,
I'm out long
but
range.
no intervening.
So I hit on a 1, 2, or 3 because it's, or no, a 1 or a 2 because it's long range -1, -2 for always being overhead, 5 -3, 1 or 2. So
I thought you said you were 20. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I was thinking maglite support.
these right here. So
Oof.
a dud shot and definitely a miss.
And roll the scatter. It'll be a full D10 as
Yep.
opposed to the normal.
2 inches, I hit you.
Yeah, I think
So,
so. I've got a big base too, so that's
that
definitely a
means
hit.
that, and then I'll just roll the other shots real quick. So I had 3 mag guns. They're also at long range, but that means it's only 4. So 4s are lower. They are down though. So
Yep, so
this
reroll
is-
that 3.
Yep, they miss except for 1, and they
They
miss.
miss.
So
Okay.
now I cause half the hits rolled. So if I do roll 1,
It's
I don't cause
nothing.
anything.
Oh,
I rolled a 1,
you did.
so I should have said that. It was a
yeah,
self-fulfilling
that was
prophecy.
that was.
But there you go. So whiffed them all, but that's
Well, hey, at least you like are crawling through the catacombs with the agility of some sort of skink monster.
yes. Me again. I know for a fact that Sergey's most powerful unit is stowed away in that transport, and it's dangerously close to a charge. So I'm gonna put these back units into ambush.
Okay.
You.
I'll be doing an agility test with these guys here
Okay.
in order to advance forward. Oh, hey,
Found a way.
everyone's found a way today. I think I'm going to stay just within the very edge of this
Might
here.
as well keep the res bonus.
Yeah, exactly.
So
'cause,
who will you be firing on?
I'm gonna shoot at the guys on the hill.
So these guys, there is no intervening between them and the hill, but they're most likely at long range. Let's get a measuring.
Well within range.
Okay, you're at long range.
Yep, long range.
So your accuracy is 4. I
Yep.
mean, well, 5 minus
5
1 is
minus
4.
1 is
So
4.
4 is to hit on all regular shots. So you have
2
1
hits.
lucky and a hit. So well, lucky
Lucky goes to the
X launcher.
obviously.
So I'm going to take 1 on the leader as well. So your strike value is 2.
Two,
My
so you're
armor
at
is
5s.
7, so I'm at 5s or lower. So both of them don't pass.
Okay.
Oh,
so
so
I kill the
good.
X launcher.
So the X launcher. Yeah. No. So the first Algorand death of the match. You.
Going to do an advance order with my weapons team over here. I need to pass a command check at a 7. I do.
Woo.
And then an agility test at, what is it, -2?
So you got 3s or lower.
Hey!
You got it.
Okay.
So
I've been getting lucky with my agility test today.
yeah, we both have. This is not that bad. So it gets to move 5 inches over. What's your reasoning behind this?
I'm going to shoot at the guys at the hill, but I also want to get these guys into a slightly more defensible position.
Okay. So
these guys. This guy.
you lose your pen, which is nice.
I
so
do.
you're back to like full fighting strength kind of. You got one guy with a plasma gun. So your accuracy is...
It'll be 4.
Yeah.
Because I'm well within effective range for a plasma gun.
Yep.
And I have a spotter.
So 5. You have a 50% chance to hit and you can reroll misses.
4.
No, 30 inches is effective, right?
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yes. Oh! Plasma
I don't,
fade.
do I get to re-roll that with the
Negative. So plasma fade means that Sergey has to change. It's not too bad. He changes his order dice to down, so at least you got to shoot already.
Yeah.
But anytime you roll a 10 with a plasma cannon, it goes down.
Yep.
It's me. With my order dice, I gave the only unit I had left, an advanced order to the big truck. So it's actually pulled forward. I am using it as mobile cover. So
I mean, that's a good thing to do.
these things together block this little unit back there, so it's kind of safe. You.
Making an advance once again. Doing an agility test here. Ooh, I'm not fine.
Failed. So they're only going to move 2.5 inches into the terrain.
Yes, so that's going to be not great for my range
They
here.
walk right into the bushes.
Ah!
Okay.
They didn't.
And who are you shooting at? The guys up here again?
Yes.
These guys were on Operation Take Hits like a champion.
Yep.
So
Oh, no, okay, so we're actually good.
And long range, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not close.
Make it sound great, but you're not in effective range is what Sergey's saying. He's saying that he can hit me. So what are you? Accuracy 5 minus 1?
Minus
so
1 to
4s.
4.
So, oh shit.
Well, 2 10s and 2 1s.
So a non and a X launcher?
Yes.
X launcher is blue. I have a 50% chance once again, no rerolls. So, my regular guy's dead, but my X launcher stays. So I take another casualty and gain another pen.
Yep.
Ooh. They knew what they were getting themselves into.
When they jumped up there.
There's only 1 dice in there for each of us.
Yeah, me.
It's you. So what are you going to do with the Samsara?
Recovery order with the
Oh,
Samsara.
you're such a freaking loose. Run me
I
now.
am
Charge me.
patient hunter.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Okay, well,
then it's yours, so...
I'm going to be doing an
Move
advanced
your
order where I
chonkus
don't
forward,
move,
yeah.
so I'm doing about the same thing.
Oh, wait, you're not moving?
No, the truck's going to stay in the same
Oh,
place.
okay, so...
I don't really want to... Well,
GG, bro.
where do I want to move? Actually, wait. No, I do want to move. So I'm going to get this guy 5 inches forward a little bit, so I'm going to do an advance order.
Ribbon has moved himself just a little bit forward. Once again, he kind of using himself as mobile cover there. Okie dokie.
Sergey's the only one with guys down. So
so I
first
need
time rock.
6.
Yes!
Damn it.
So you lose a
I do
pen,
lose a
but you
pen.
stay down.
And
And then you're a plasma guy by himself. 10! Stay down. That just saved my life. That just saved my life. Okay, so we're gonna get all these dice back in the bag and do analysis. And here you see the wargamer in his natural environment, stress eating literally Ben and Jerry's.
I'm not happy about that plasma food.
Oh, don't worry about it. So, going into turn 2, the Algorand defenders are at a massive advantage with the initiative. I have 9 order dice in the bag, and since Sergey has 2 on the field from failed down orders, or recovery orders, I guess, it's 5 order dice for the Isaurians. So we're going to get these in and start turn 2. Okay. Next. Me.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. For my first order dice of the turn, I'm going to be doing run order by skimmer. Whoop, getting it from behind to right here. So, switching positions. Kind of trying to keep pace with the transport to keep it moving. I got to get off this field. Me again. I'll be using this order dice to then put my skimmer on an ambush order. So it's just hopping, trying to defend myself from that transport, divulging its sweet, sweet contents.
It's sweet, sweet, heavy water.
Me again.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to be using this order dice to attempt to have these guys do a fire order from their hilly position into his Isaurian phase squad. So I have a -2 for pens, so I need a 6 or lower. I'm good. So I lose a pen.
You bastard.
I know. And I'm gonna fire my guns.
Yep.
You're gonna hate it here, fan. There is a fan. It's hot as hell. We're dying here.
So hard, our camera was starting to overheat, and Kevin was also starting to overheat.
So, I have 3 shots.
Ohio summers.
One of them is going to be a overhead. So you situate the space pineapple on top of your unit.
Space pineapple.
So
this
I'm
guy
on a
here.
fire order. So I have +1
Put in the
accuracy.
front one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm at -1 for my pen, and it's going to make my shot deviate 1 inch further. And that means I have accuracy 5, -2 for always being overhead, -1 for I need ones to hit. So I don't hit, but it's going to scatter a
Roll.
D5.
And it was a
+1.
fire order.
Yes.
Oh, a D5 +1
Yeah.
because of the pin. That's
So-
interesting.
2 + 1 is 3 inches that way, but it's still going to hit because it goes over the spidery dude.
Yep.
Whoop. So it's going to be a D4 hits. 1. So 1 on a non-leader, I'm assuming is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
on a leader. Yeah.
Sorry. So fail. Fail! I killed the leader. Yes.
That's
horrible.
Oh wait, no, I'm my res is up. That 8 was a
No,
pass.
it's overhead. You don't get res.
Oh, it's no
You don't
cover.
get cover, yeah, because it's a bomb. So you lose your leader. I get 2 more shots, which is at long range. So 1, 2, 3, or 4 hits. So both 8s, so nothing. But you do get a pen and you lost your leader. That's rough.
Roof.
It's Sergey, but I'm going to use my block. Because I'm a meanie.
You bastard! I just lost my leader.
Me again.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm going to keep my army moving, so I'm going to get my hazard squad a run order. Because they're really only going to be getting shot at. So I'm going to get them to switch gears, and they're going to be behind the transport on this side.
Okay.
So I'm just really maximizing
The
that
transport
hauler.
potential. That's what
transport.
we need.
It's very smart. It's a smart way to do it. So let me get my hand in the bag once more to see who's going. I don't have any more locks, so now Sergey can start coming up. I know. So I'm going to now do a.
Rick Priestley, what did I do to you?
He's not your biggest fan. So I'm going to use these guys, and I'm going to advance to a position that I can. Actually, no, I'm not going to use these guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to use these guys. So I'm going to run with them as well to keep them moving. So they're going to run. I'm going to get them to be 10 inches further down the field. And I'm going to basically just, I didn't really have to run that far, but I'm going to use this to just hop to this area, which is still 2 pieces of terrain in regards to those guys. But just further down the field. So that's about 7 inches they moved. So now the hand in the bag. Now there's a really good chance there's going to be a Sergey guy in there.
Is there?
I think so. I only have like 3 units left, or I have 4 order dice left. Yeah, so it's 2 now. Okay, what are you doing, Sergey?
I'm going to advance to right here
Okay.
and shoot into those guys on the hill there.
Ooh, rough. Okay. So
I'm
your
at 6
accuracy
inches.
is 6, and you got 3 shots. 1, 10, and a 2. So 2 hits.
One. Do you have an X launcher left?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
1 in X launcher, 1 in a leader. So the X launcher is dead because it's strike value 3. I'm at 7, so I only have saved a 4 or lower. And then my leader is dead, but I get a reroll.
No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
fine.
But
Okay.
you do have to take a break test,
Yep.
seeing as you're at 2.
But I won't be
It's
killed
pretty much
immediately.
like
I'll just go down.
No, you'll be killed immediately.
Oh wait, I have half. Yeah, you're sorry. You're right. So agility or leadership is 8. I have 2 pens now with that shot.
To,
Nope, I am dead. So
Absolutely not.
that unit gets nuked off that hill. So hey, they got to fire, but
Yeah, it's not like I took anything out of the bag, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that terrible for you.
Yeah, me again. So I'm doing a sprint order with these guys way far in the back. 7. I think I take a pen. I'm
Yeah,
almost
you
positive.
do. It's 5.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Or 6,
run
maybe
with
6.
those guys.
Either way. Alright, Kevin has scooched from there all the way to there.
Me again. I'm going to use another run order and sprint with these guys all the way in the back. 8. I take another pin. Oh wait, this guy's got a pin. So I forgot my pins. These guys are going to run 15 inches and end.
Right over
And it's you.
there. Me. Shooting at some hazards.
Okay.
I hit all 3 times, one of
Oh,
which is a lucky, obviously going on a non-leader, but
It doesn't really matter. So green is the leader in this case. Their armor is 10, brought down to 7. So the leader is green. Ugh, god damn it! So you killed one of them.
Yep.
That's
and
a pain.
pin.
Okay. So there we go. And that means that
It's
hand in the bag.
time to put a hand in the bag.
It's me.
It's you.
So I'm going to be doing the only thing I can do, which is controlling the hauler at this point. I'm going to do a run order, and the hauler is just going to skirt around to being right over here by the barrier. Ooh, space barrels.
Me. Doing an advance order with these guys. Second or lower.
Wah, wah, wow. You lose the pen, but you go down.
Third person.
You. Me. So, I have arrived at the namesake. I'm going to be using this advance order to get over the roadblock, hopefully. It's agility -2. I have 5, so I have to roll a 1, 2, or 3, or I just freeze frame. So I can move up an inch, but I have to stop if I can't get over it. So 4, so nope. So I just move right up to it and stop, which is going to be really rough. Didn't quite realize that's how obstacle works. We've been doing this wrong. Okay, Sergey, you're the only dice in the bag now.
Oh.
You got your Taurus squad inside your transport, and you have 1 phase squad back in the back there. So what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to advance with my Fade Squad.
Cool.
Rolling an agility test once again. 5s. 3, I'm good. Lance into the hazards. Rest of the dudes into this squad right here.
Cool. So you are at accuracy 5. It is long range, which is -1. It is inaccurate, which is -1. So you're at a 1, 2, or 3.
3.
So 3 hits with the plasma lance.
Strike value 4.
I'm going to put it on a leader. So I'm good.
Good, but you get a pen.
Yep. And then now you got all your other shots going into these 5 dudes. That's 4 shots at accuracy -1 for long range.
And there's intervening.
And intervening. So you're at 2s. 1, 2 to hit. So you still got 1 hit.
Lucky.
So that's on a
X launcher.
X launcher. So I'm at 7 is 5s. So I'm fine with a pin. So that's not bad though. You put 2 pins on 2 units with 1 unit. So that's what Concord and Isorian are good at.
Mm-hmm.
Looking bad. So what are you going to do with your Taurus squad?
I'm going to charge the hazards.
Okay. Okay, Sergey, so you have 5 shots at strike value 3 in point blank shooting, and I'm using rapid fire, so I have 12 shots at strike value 0. Your accuracy is 5s, so you've hit
all 5
Jesus,
times.
all 5 times. That's bad news for me. I have 1s, 2s, or 3s, so miss, 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 miss. Well, I still got lucky, so you have 5 hits you need to take, so one of them's on your leader. And then you caused 3 hits, or 5 hits on me as well, so...
I'm all good.
Yeah, you're fine.
7s.
I am not good.
1 dead.
And that's it.
And you take a pen.
So...
And that'll be a break test.
3 pens is 3 guys, so I have a leadership of 5 or lower. And I'm good!
But now it goes on to the
So,
function.
I'm going to be using my D-spinners at their offensive. So I'm going to be launching 2 strike value 2 plasma shells at you. They stack like grenades, and they can stack 3 maximum. So it's a maximum strike value.
Okay. What is your strength?
My strength. Let's take a look. The hazard squad is at strength 5, but I get +1 strength for being have it with the D-spinner being a hand weapon. So I'm at 6s. So I get 6 dice on 6s. So I hit with 3, so you're going to take 1 strike value 6 hit.
Okay.
And then you're going to roll a million dice. How many dice do you get?
I get 15.
And what strike value?
3.
Oh my god.
And then my strength 9.
Okay, so you're going to roll a lot of dice. We're going to get them together.
Let's do a roll 5.
Oh.
I missed 1.
Okay.
I missed none.
So that's 9 hits total.
And I missed 1. So I missed 2 total.
So 2 total off of 15, so you just got to toss 13 times.
13 times.
I'm for sure dead. So
let's do my res.
yeah, let's do yours res. So it's 1.
So it's 1 strike value 6
So
hit.
you only pass on a 1 or a 2.
1 or 2.
You're screwed.
I'm gonna take out my leader. I'm gonna give it a go. Nope.
Dead.
Yes!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, from that brutal shooting, the Sanra actually survived, which is shenanigans. I lost one dude, which is actually pretty good.
Because there were so many.
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take one more pin for having lost a guy in close combat.
So you'll have to take another rank test.
You need to take a pin for getting shot
No, that's
at point blank shooting.
I already.
Oh, you already did that. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
This is okay. So now I have to take a test on 4 or lower, and I'm fine. So there's another round of combat.
Final on combat.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing except with 2 dice. So you don't get as high a strength this time at least, but all of those hit but 1. So you take another strike value 6. So that's all I wanted to do. I'm happy about this. So 5 dice for you.
1.
Oh, dead.
So I lose
So
a
you
leader.
lose your leader, which I don't know why you just chose to do that, my friend.
It worked the first time.
That's true. But now you get 5. You still get his dice, so you got to roll those 3 times. You only fail on a 9 or a 10. So
No, I fail on 9 or 10.
yeah, so no fails. That's 5 hits.
Well, no, I won the last round of combat, so I only fail on 10.
What?
Yeah, I won the last round.
Oh, you're right. So you've only failed 1 then.
Yep.
And just 1 hit. So I'm gonna roll these off real quick. Yep, couldn't do it a second time, so I died. But you know what? I caused a kill to the Taurus squad, and honestly, that's kind of what I wanted. So I'm okay with that. And that is the end of the turn. You're gonna move 5 inches, Sergey.
I'm just gonna. I can't consolidate into the vehicle, can I?
We'll check.
Let's find out.
So Sergey cannot re-enter the transport with an advance, so he's just gonna stick right where exactly where he was.
Reason being, and there might be an FAQ covering this, but you need a run order to enter a vehicle.
Yeah.
While I am currently doing a run order,
to charge.
yeah, a consolidate order is treated
Counts
as
as
if
an
it was an
advance,
advance. So I'm assuming that I can't.
Okay.
That's our assumption for now.
So you got a down Sunra unit with their leadership is 7 or lower.
Come on, you've been lazy.
I'm so
Oh,
happy.
thank God.
Oh no, never mind. 7 passes.
Okay.
Okay, so they're good.
And
So
these
you
guys.
back.
We're fine.
You're good.
Finally.
And these guys right here.
Oh, they're also down?
Yeah.
Man, I have been down happy this game.
Yep.
Just hugging the deck. And I'm
No,
good.
they're good. Okay, so we're gonna get the dice in the bag.
The dice in the bag.
Okay, things are getting a little crazy for the defenders. We got 7 on each side. Completely even because I've lost 2 units. Not looking good. First dice of turn 3. You.
Yes. So our camera overheated in the middle of the last shoot because it is summer and it's very hot in here. That being said, I tried to do a charge order.
Into these
And
very good targets.
guess what I rolled? A 10.
So they stay down.
So they're down.
and they don't lose their pin.
Yeah. Me. Going to be doing advance order with this phase squad here. Most important one, I'm gonna place him. Jesus. Right over here. You need to put some pennies on the bottom of that thing.
So now they're in a good spot.
Let's see if I'm within 20. And
You are not.
I'm not. Okay, so 30 inches, that's long range. So the blue one will
Does
be...
it matter to be? It does not matter to be half concealed, correct?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So the blue one is going to be the lance. So
Okay.
it'll be hitting on
3 or lower.
3 or lower, and the rest
No,
will be
long
hitting on
range minus 1.
Yeah,
3 or lower, and then everybody else is gonna be on 4.
Yep. So 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, so I have a leader still, so I'm gonna take one on the leader. It's strike value 2, so I'm at 7 minus 2. It's 50% chance. So we're both fine,
But
I
you
do
do
take a
take
pin. which is a pain. Me. I'm gonna try to do an advance order with my skimmer unit to get it over. You can't go run, so I have to do an advance order to get over it. It's 1, 2, or 3 once again. So 10. Nothing. So this barrier is, I feel like, a bit more brutal than it needs to be. But
what are you gonna do with him? I mean, you
So
can't
I-
move over the barrier, but
Yeah,
you can
but I
move
can
to the
advance.
barrier and move
So
somewhere else.
I'm going to shoot. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to shoot your Sanra.
Oh, all the way through here. That's a good line. That's a good line.
Yep. Because I can't even pin your transport.
Okay, what's your range?
30. So I'm definitely within effective.
Okay.
So it's 6 shots at
6
strike
shots.
value 2.
Strike value 2.
So you're basically not getting a bonus from the forest. So
Yep. I am.
go down.
No, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna try it.
Okay. So I'm at 5s to hit. So you should not have done that.
Oof.
So I hit 5 times. You have a leader, right?
Yep, I'm at 8s.
So here, hold on a second. So you got
2 on my leader.
2 on one guy, 2 on your leader, 1 on another guy. So
Okay.
roll them separately.
Yeah. Leader. He's
So
fine. Regular guy.
Dead.
Dead. Third guy. Fine.
Fine. So
So I lose a guy,
you take a pin.
and I take a pin.
Brutal. Got one of them Samsara.
Samsara.
Okay, hand to the bag. Me again. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to get over that with my skimmer.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
So shooting at your Sanra unit.
Okay.
You going down?
Yeah. He says sadly.
So you're gonna have rerolls now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm on 5s once again. So, once again, 4 hits. So now you can
Reroll.
take. Oh yeah, you're right. So 1 hit. So you can take it on your leader.
He's fine.
So you took 2 pins. So now you must take a leadership test on a 6 or lower.
They
Or
haven't been notoriously
Go
good at
down?
this game. Nope,
You're
you're good. Okay.
So, hand of the bag. Me, I'm going to be doing a recovery order on these guys.
Okay.
Keep them in the game. 3, I pass.
Roll a d6.
I'm good.
You're good. You remove all the pins.
Now, hand the bag.
Do a swift sequence.
Yep. Me again. I'm doing a fire order into those guys with my normal squad right here.
Okay.
That is too close for the X launcher to fire.
So this is all
So
magnum.
it's all strike value 1. So
Okay.
I have accuracy of 6 going into you. You're already down, so I got to re-roll. So I hit, oh damn, I hit twice. I hit once. So you have a 1 fit on, you don't get a re-roll and it's 7s or lower.
I'm
You're fine.
Do you
So-
get a pin, however?
You take a pen.
Yep. And once again, hand to the bag. It's gonna be like a 1-minute turn.
Me again.
Oh my goodness.
I'm doing an advanced order with, this is a dice for somebody.
Man, you really had this all planned out.
Yeah. I'm doing an advanced order with the truck.
Good to try to get over the thing.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. So that's 1 order down. Me again. I'm going to do a advanced order.
With that squad there.
I might
I mean,
do
he's
a-
got this in the truck.
I might just do a run order and jump up on here and then try to like do a sprint and then try to get up here, and then like I don't know. I'm trying to get around it.
I don't know how you're gonna get around it.
I can run
I mean-
with a non-vehicle to get over, I think, to get the obstacle. Let me
Yeah.
check real quick.
Probably. Let's check. So he does not need an
Yeah.
order test at all. He can
Yeah.
just hop
Well,
on it over.
I don't need an agility test.
Well, he needs an
if
order
I'm doing
test.
it in advance, but I do have to do an order test of 7 or lower to just see if I get the order at all. So 6, so I'm fine.
You lose your pin.
Oh, thank God. So at least I'm saving myself from this terrible transport because now I'm blocking line of sight between my vehicle. So they get to magically get over, which is not fair for my damn transport. We need to get tow cables, man, and help pull.
Eve.
Okay, so I don't think there's anybody that I can draw line of sight to now.
I mean, probably not.
No,
I mean, you could maybe.
no, because he's not above me. He's got
Yeah.
a large target in front of a large target.
Yep.
Unless this isn't large, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm almost certain.
Large.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I can't shoot. So it's okay though. But it's an advanced order where I just moved. You.
So I could be doing an advance order with these guys. Agility. 9, so they fail. So I can move 2.5 inches.
Didn't they find a way though, brother? I think they
Yes,
found
they
a way.
did find
yeah,
a
so
way.
you're not.
You're
You're
correct.
not. You're good. You can
Okay.
move 5 inches.
So I'm going to occupy this guy and roll an agility test
Yeah.
for that. Unless
Nope.
do you want me to?
No, you're good. Go. No, it's the same thing.
Justin, so I'll just stick my nose in it.
Yep. So you're occupying, and who are you shooting at? These guys in the open, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
Does he count as occupying even though he's straggling away?
Negative.
He's not. So he has a different
Yes.
accuracy than the rest of them? Okay. So the rest of these guys, yeah, you could have made it, are shooting at that squad right there, just in a rally order.
So you got 3 shots at accuracy 5 and 1 shot at accuracy 4 if you just want to shoot the normal shot rather than the inaccurate one.
Well, accuracy 3.
-2, you're right. So 3. So that's still better than inaccurate.
Yep.
So miss.
One lucky hit on a
micro or axe launcher.
Yep.
So strike value 2 means I have a 50% chance. 10,
Yeah.
so I'm dead. So that guy's dead. And I get a pin.
Yeah, me again.
Makes sense.
He's going to advance and
Rough.
shoot them.
Okay, that makes sense.
6s,
6s.
3 hits.
Yep. So 3 non-leader guy, or well, I'll have my leader be one of them. Screw it. He's got to earn the big bucks. So they're at 7s -3 is 4s or lower. So all fail except for the leader. So 2 guys just died, giving me another pin. I don't fail the test. So there's 2 guys. So Algren are looking pretty grim. The Isaurian Raiders are really increasing the body count.
Yeah. Neat. Fire order for this fellow here, clearing them out.
So
They're all hits.
3 hits. Leader gets 2 of them,
That makes sense.
and it's 4s or lower. So the leader doesn't die again, but the other guy does. I take 3 pins, and now it's a 50-50 chance. If I stay, I'm going to laugh. Nope.
Oh,
So
my God.
he is dead. So that's done. Another whole squad is chewed up, making 3 order dice. 1 more order dice breaks me, Sergey.
That's what I hope is. And well, the last order dice. Oh wait, no, there's 2 more. Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing a run order with my weapons team over here. I need an agility test for this forest. I'm fine.
You're fine.
And I'm just going to kind of nestle myself
Out of harm's way.
out of harm's way there
Okay.
and wait for my prey.
And the last dice in the bag is mine, which is the
Here's the
transport. I'm gonna only do what I can do, which is an advance order. Damn
Nope.
it. Okay. That was gonna be a 3. Okay, so Sergey, you're the only one with people down.
Of
So
course I am.
this squad is a 6 or lower. You get the dice back.
Yes.
Okay, so you lose a pen, you get the dice back. Those guys, same deal.
6
And so
And
they
then
don't
all
lose
those
any
dice.
pins. So that unit is like the fail
There,
squad
yeah.
of the whole thing. So
And to think I was gonna, right before this game, I was like, oh, maybe I'll declare them as my like champion for the later things in this
Good that you
match.
didn't.
No longer. You're fired.
going into turn 4, things have evened out again. It's a crazy turn 4. We got 6 and 6. There's 1 on the field for the Isaurian, and a lot of Algren are dead. Most of the Algren are dead. Sergey, it's the wee hours of the night.
Oh, this is gonna be. It's spooky. This is.
Who's it
I
gonna
haven't
be?
said something was spooky for a while, but this is real spooktacular.
Pull the damn dice.
Yeah! Yes! Alright, I'm going to be doing an agility test with this guy to pop up here and do a sweet, I'm assuming, back-flipping ninja plasma cannon shot, which is, I'm choosing to
as
do
long as you roll a 10.
Well, I
so
rolled
you
9. Okay,
so you get
doesn't
a-
matter. I can move 2.5 right up on here. Boop.
Okay.
Yep. It doesn't matter where the plasma cannon goes, right? It's just equipment.
I don't think so. Let's act like it does though, but we'll check that later.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. So you're gonna shoot at somebody. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that guy.
There's no intervening. This is my number 1 shot.
Okay. So you need to roll a 5.
5, and it's rerollable. And I hit you.
So strike
So,
value 6.
6. You're down to 6.
9.
Yes.
So I failed. So roll.
Come on, a 10.
Yes!
Oh!
He crawled up onto the rock and smote my ruin upon the ground. Oh, so the skimmer got absolutely nuked. I broke. We rolled a 4. I don't know where that went, but that means that we do 1 more turn. So we're gonna continue on with this turn.
I am so happy, and me and Kevin have been waiting since we began making battle reports to use this cool cloud that Kevin made,
Yeah.
but we've never destroyed a vehicle before. So
Oh, the
here we
horror.
are.
Okay, who's next?
Okay. Whoop.
Me. Now it's all about staying alive, staying alive. I'm gonna die. Okay, so fire order. These guys, they're gonna shoot the Sanra, which is the scariest unit I got looking at me right now.
I am not going down.
Yep, I'm at 6 at the hit because it's a fire order, and obviously that Micro X's are just being mag guns. So I hit with
All but 1.
4 shots. So you gotta make 4 saves. You don't have any leader. 7s. Oh my god.
Oh, 2 die.
Yes, mag guns.
Oh.
So you have to take a save now, sir.
Oh no.
I really hope this would help my ego a little bit. So you have a 6
At least you got
or-
revenge.
You're
Oh,
dead.
they're all gone. Oof. Wow.
Who would have guessed that a normal AI squad?
Just chew them to pieces.
This guy's like the most professional one. He's like, hey guys, now I'm gonna ask you to please just aim your guns right. And he kills all of them. So, wow, okay.
I like to think that really the whole squad didn't shoot. It was just that one professional guy shooting 4 times and hitting 4
So
times.
the nice thing is that at least helps my initiative effort, so I have...
It's something.
Baggins.
It's something serious.
Stop putting the bag over here. Well, at least that's nice. To me again. So I'm trying to get this shit brick house over this barrier.
God, I hope you don't roll. Yes.
So
It was an 8. I was a little zoomed out just
8.
so you guys know.
ain't a 1 or a 3. This obstacle is so brutal.
It is very difficult to cross. I'm going to be declaring a sprint order with these guys. It's going to be several checks throughout this. So
Yeah,
the first
so-
one is their agility to sprint.
Nope.
No.
So you get a
Their
pin.
second one is their
Okay.
agility to go up there. And this one's -2, so it's only 3s. Nope.
Nope.
So
You do make it up there.
but I can only move half once I'm up there. Wah!
You're already moving some distance to get there.
Yep, so I'm going to move
4
About-
inches.
4 inches,
So
and then I would have 10 inches left,
So
but half,
half.
so 5
you can
inches.
go anywhere
so,
you want really on the rocks.
So I'm just going to kind of swoop to that.
Things are not looking good for the algorithm. This is crazy. I'm going for a draw right now.
Next die.
Yeah. Me. Come on, for all that is good and holy, get over this stupid gap. Ugh. Well, that would have been nice. So, it stalls out.
You're still chunking
Can't do
for
it.
a draw here then.
Sergey got way too excited and moved his transport over here. So he's trying to bear down on my unit right there. So he's gonna fire at me. You're at accuracy 6,
Switch down
friends.
to 4.
-2 is 4.
Yep.
So you have 3 shots at a 40% chance. I'm going to... I mean, it would be silly not to go down. No, I'm gonna take it on the cheek.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
sweet. So I only took 1 hit. So I'm gonna take it on my leader.
He dies.
Wait, no, strike by...
Strike by-
Oh, yeah. So, well, I gotta
Or,
reroll.
yeah, but you get it. And he
No,
dies.
he's dead. Damn. Okay, so
So
that's
that's
dead. I get a pin. Okay.
going to be doing a firing order with my transport on these guys here.
I will go down this time, obviously.
sense.
So you
3
hit
hits.
all 3
Good
times.
time
you
to go
gotta
down.
reroll. You missed
Uh,
only once, so I still took 2
Oh
hits.
yeah, because I'm +1 for firing. I only took 1 hit.
Why? -2. You're right. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm good.
You're good, but you get a pin. The last die in the bag is these fellows right here, and they are just going to. Well, no, yeah, they're going to. Are you occupying this or behind it?
Behind it.
Behind it. I'm still just going to advance into here,
Okay. So agility -1.
but
So
it doesn't
half.
matter. I'm just getting my face in here, and then I'm shooting you.
Rapid or
Rapid.
okay. So you get 8 shots at strike value 0. You got to reroll. Or I mean, you're at -2, so it's 5 minus. So you get 3s or lower to hit on 8 dice. That's not bad.
Miss.
So 1 lucky,
2 hits.
2 hits.
I'll take it.
Micro X is the lucky.
Yeah.
And my other one's the leader.
Yeah.
So strike value 0. I'm at 7. So reroll. I'm good.
Yep. But
Sweet.
a pin.
So I got a pin on those guys. That's the end. So you have 1 down guy,
Oh, yep.
and so do I. So 7.
They still
They're
rain
still down, but they lose a pin.
They
These guys-
love the dirt. They're scroungers.
Same
Ooh.
thing happens to me. So
Okay.
we're gonna see how that goes. I didn't even think it was gonna happen, but we got a turn 5. There's 5 on the Asaurian and 3 for the Algorand. I literally only have 1 unit I can control other than the hauler. First dice of turn 5.
Okay. Me.
Huh.
Doing a fire order with my transport
Rough.
there. It's 7s to
Roll shit, please.
hit. -2 to 5s.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh god, Rick
Ugh.
Priestley.
In fairness,
He just rolled over and like thought of me for
in
3
fairness,
seconds.
based on your transport rolls, you deserve some of that luck. That was fair. That was a big old wiffle ball, but I don't get a rebuttal.
Ooh. I'm gonna try to do a fire order with these guys. It's the dude that's going to inevitably charge me and win the game for Sergey. I have to pass a 7.
You do?
God bless America. So I have 3 mag guns, but in this case, since it's a fire order, I'm for sure shooting my freaking bombs. So let's get the range on this sucker. This is literally the Hail Mary of the game. This is the Hail Mary. Maybe I can do it. Algor, come on. So I'm exactly within 20 with 1 dude, making me all 20.
Nice.
Ooh, so an effective range. That means that I always get overhead -2. That's it. I score on a 1 or a 3. So here's the dice for the 2 axe launchers. Face pineapple will be situated above this gentleman right here. I hit with 1 and miss with 1. Deviates. Only 1 inch this way.
Oh.
It might
And
be
it's a
that other
fire
guy.
order, so it's half an inch. It deviates
No,
0,
no.
doesn't it?
No, it's still 1. It's a
Oh,
D5.
okay.
So if this is over here and goes an inch, does it hit the other unit?
It's like hitting the piece of my gun that kind of like crops out over the base.
I'll give you that one. So I hit twice. It's 2d4. So 4, 2. So you just took 6 hits. That just might save my life.
Oof.
Are you taking 2 on your leader?
Yeah.
So here's this, and then the green is going to be your lance.
Wait, 2 on my leader. Yeah,
Oh, sorry. So strike value 1, you're at 6s. So failure, this passes.
To double
3
10s.
dies. Those 3 guys die.
Oh no. Oh! 4 guys died.
All but the lance. Dude.
This squad has been murdering everybody. They're going off. So Kevin has 3 more shots still.
Back guns. Effective range. 6s to hit. 2 hits. 2 saves at 7s.
Hey, I'm good.
He's good. But
But he receives
so he's
2
been
pins
devastated. He's out.
and he's dead. Oh my goodness. Good shooting, Kevin.
That might have given us a draw. Oh,
That,
God.
yeah, that's true. That could have secured you a draw.
It's you again.
I need to kill that damn squad.
God,
doing a fire order with my transport.
So 7s to hit, you gotta re-roll. So yes, please just roll crap.
Yes,
one hit. That could still, oh my god, please don't die. I don't have a leader. Yes! Oh, I just wanted to, oh, this is nerve-wracking. Dude, guy who wrote this, what was his name? Mr. Merton?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's cool. I was stressed out about this, but this is so fun.
Damn it. I have to kill that unit in order to secure anything but a tie. He is not the greatest at assaulting,
He's got a
but
pistol.
you know what? God damn it, he's gonna do it.
Oh my god. So we found out that there is in fact something to do with having a smaller team. He's at -1 agility. So he has a 4 agility to make this sprint check right now. Yes,
He
so
gets
you
a
get a
pen.
pen, and then now to even reach me, he needs to get agility 3, so you fail that because you're 4 -2.
Yeah.
So 2. So you only get
Either
to
way, I'm
move
gonna make it.
half your distance. And he's good.
Even on a fail, I still make it right on over
Yeah.
there.
We were looking up if difficult terrain if you just have your movement for the entire turn or just have the movement between the territory or the terrain, it is the terrain. So every inch in the terrain counts as double, but the inches outside count as normal. So he was able to get there. So you still have, I don't know where your pen went, but you should have a pen.
Yes, I should.
And let's get some dice together. So I am down. So Sergey is able to shoot first in point blank shooting. So you got one shot at accuracy 4 or lower with a plasma pistol. He has to reroll hits because I'm down. So zip. So.
Oh, I can't reroll it because of the targeter, right? On a 10? Or
yeah, you can't reroll a 10, I don't believe. Rough. Now is their time to shine. I have 2 pins, so my accuracy is normally 5. It is down to 3. I get 4 shots at him approaching. I get 2 hits, so you have to make 2 saves on 6s. Wow!
And I'm
dead.
Alright, so that officially makes this a tie.
Yep. That was
That was an even match.
That was fun.
I'm salty about that 10 at the end, but that was it.
You were a man of many 10s this time.
I'm a man of many 10s.
I'm gonna get a kettle going. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I know. This was a
stressful.
This was a stressful match. I'm schwitzing up a storm. The brutal attack by the Isaurian raiding force left the battlefield strewn with viscera. However, they did not fully achieve their goal.
Yes. While the Algorand forces took heavy casualties defending the Holler, they did do just that. Through their strength and tenacity, most of the Hollers survived the initial ambush of the Isaurians.
Bloodied, but not broken, the Isaurian are slinking away to lick their wounds. However, they're already planning their secondary assault on the Algorand transmat.
Basically, the Algorand forces are rushing as quickly as they can to get what Haulers have survived the ambush to those transmats. And that's what we're going to be continuing in our next episode. So, Roadblock. It was a fun scenario. I would say it was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I actually, as far as scenarios go, this was the most dynamic deployment. I was really excited once the deployment happened because I really didn't know how this one was going to go, honestly. And even to the last moment, I didn't know how this one was going to go, which is a mark of an interesting campaign.
Yeah, I mean, it sets it up really well. The fact that there's a lot of terrain in the areas where the attackers deploy makes sense because they're ambushing. But it really does make it fun because you start off pretty close because I mean the defenders are basically really close to the center, but there's also a lot of aspects. I like the Hauler. The Hauler was a neat aspect. It did lock line of sight, which was used throughout the scenario, which is cool. And I like that it's just generally speaking a different kind of objective. Normally you're not, you're trying to get to the other side of the field or you're trying to get to an objective, take and hold something. This one's neat because you're kind of trying to escort something. Now, as far as critiques, there's definitely a lot of the rules you could use an FAQ.
Yeah, there was a lot of rules that we were confused about.
The Hauler was confusing because we didn't know the stats. You do get a Hauler, it's Res 11, it's Agility 5 and Leadership 7, I do believe, based off a Hauler.
Mm-hmm.
So but we kind of had to infer that. We definitely ended up asking Tim to help us out with a few things. But as far as changes I would make, the Roadblock is very brutal. The fact that it's a -2 agility and basically my agility is 5, it's a 30% chance. Even if it was 1 less, I would have passed and been able to get it over, like, I think it was like 3 different times. So it does make sense. The whole thing is supposed to be that this is like the veritable Ewok log that's cut in front and prevents everything from happening. So, whereas you do have a hover vehicle and it's kind of frustrating to not be able to get over it, I get why it's supposed to be there. And as such, rather than changing that, just know when you play this, when you're the defender, I kind of was convinced that thing was going to be able to bunny hop over it a lot easier.
Yeah.
It did. It was 3 turns of me not being able to get over it. So when you're talking about strategy in this one, to actually win is difficult. What we did, which was to have a draw, might be the best hope you can have.
Well, I just want to make a pretty important point in the middle of that, is that this scenario was designed for Boromite. Boromite have a boatload of breaching weapons that would have made that much easier.
Yes.
We didn't think about that. That was honestly kind of stupid on our part.
Sort of.
But
It's designed for war mites.
it's designed for war mites. If you have access to breaching weapons as the defender,
Yeah, you can't
bring breaching weapons. If you're playing the Virai as an escort, which I guess you would probably never do thematically, but if you ever did, if you're a really smart, benevolent Virai, you would have ripped that through that thing with
like butter.
Yeah.
But not a big deal at all. So that is important to note that if you think about it, look into how to destroy obstacles because that would have helped a lot right there.
Yes.
But if you don't have something easy, like you don't have easy access to breaching weapons, like I said, you might want to force the draw because you can always put up a defensive position and try to survive the 6 turns, or you don't break the enemy. Because if you break the enemy, it also means that you get the 2 victory points. So
Well, if you break the enemy before they break you.
exactly,
You have to be unbroken and also in control of the hauler.
of course, yeah. So, but yeah, other than maybe just some clarifications on certain aspects of
Yeah, that was really fun.
It was really fun.
I really enjoyed that one.
And it was epic too. There's a lot of epic moments. So
But that's a, we haven't had very close games recently. I feel like 3 or 4 battle reports ago, we were having close, super close games, and then it became trounce. This one was the most even game we've played in quite some time.
It got crazy at the end.
Literally, it came down to a die roll.
My favorite moment was the guy climbing up onto the wall and flopping
And
my
wasting,
vehicle.
yeah.
There's just one plastic cannon.
Like I said, I imagine he just no arms repelled up that thing, holding his plasma cannon, backflip, shot you midair, and gave Kevin the finger in the middle.
Auto in that one. If you liked this close battle involving many plasma deaths, please like the video. It makes us feel good about ourselves. And if you like the content we're doing in general, we do this about every 2 weeks, a lot of battle reports. And yeah, subscribe to the videos. It'll help you to see when they pop up new and show us that you love the content and keep us motivated to make more. It was really fun. I appreciate it. Good game. Boom. So now you say,
I wish that wasn't on camera.
it's good.
It's delicious.
I'm gonna restart this so we know.
What is that? Can I take a sip of that?